The Caribbean and other tropical countries were among the world's leading exporters of banana production, with Saint Lucia once regarded as one of the region's strongest producers. For many years, the island dominated the industry, with few competitors surpassing its output of the crop, often referred to as green gold. However, while tourism has since emerged as St. Lucia's primary source of income, banana production has declined significantly from its former prominence. Minister of Agriculture Lisa Joy here stated that the government had been working on plans to revitalize the industry and restore it to a stronger and more competitive position than before.
It will break my heart if St. Lucia ever gets to a place where we cannot export bananas, because I grew up in and around the boxing plants. I saw how Green Gold sent classmates, myself, to school, and I know that in the market out there, the one banana that is most desirous is ours. Of course, we have Dominican Republic and Suriname, who has the technology and the resources to be able to produce bananas up to a certain point, but the market is still telling you that they want to have ours. We've been working very closely with our marketing unit, and we've identified some best practices, which will have us to go to the farmers and seek their cooperation to ensure that the standards are met.
She noted that banana technology had evolved significantly over the years and stressed that it was now necessary to modernize banana production methods in St. Lucia.
We have to engage in a different mode of transportation, or improve our modes of transportation from St. Lucia to these other countries. Sometimes it leaves our port in very good condition, and by the time it gets to the other country in a couple days, there are some changes. So we've identified what those best practices are. You will be hearing some significant announcements in that regard. But we are coupling the banana with the plantain in terms of how we revitalize that sector.
The minister concluded that the industry does still have life within it, and that the government is making sure it does not get let down.
There's still life. This is not to hold any illusions that we will get back to exactly where we were in terms of green gold days, but there is still life. But what this has really taught us is that we must engage in increased levels of diversification in terms of our crops, and that is where we are going. The big thing we are going to do with agriculture is to engage in the value added, because if we are noticing with climate change that there's a shorter shelf life of our produce, then engaging in the value added will allow for these products to stay on your shelf for at least a year, 6 months to a year. That is where we're going.
For 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.